The Labour Party nominee for president in the recently concluded presidential election, Mr. Peter Obi has criticized the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission for its recent proposal to raise the salaries of elected officials and public employees by 114% as a result of recent reports on various platforms that the federal government is planning to do so. He also criticized politicians for allowing this to happen, including Tinubu and his vice. In a string of tweets on Thursday, Obi expressed his displeasure with what he considered as insensitive pay rise for politicians. Given the present economic climate and the challenges facing the populace, he characterized the pay increase as an act in poor taste. He advised authorities to concentrate on lowering the cost of governing and relieving citizen suffering. In his own words, he said, I learned with considerable reluctance that the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Commission had approved a 114% rise in the salary of elected politicians, including Tinubu and Shettima, members of Congress and those holding judicial and public office. If there is ever a need for such a compensation increase, now is not the moment. A typical Nigerian nowadays must contend with hard economic realities, and more than 130 million people in Nigeria are currently considered to be living in poverty. Not even ordinary poverty, multi-dimensional poverty you can think of. You know, they will tell you that, oh, poverty is relative to what you think about or what do you not think about. At this time, this government's most recent reform initiatives have dramatically raised the cost of living. One would anticipate that public officials and leaders would concentrate on reducing the burden. Yes, this is what we have been hearing. Of course, now is the time for innovative solutions to help the majority escape poverty. One will anticipate that the public officials and leaders will concentrate on reducing the burden of governance and easing Nigerians' suffering. Therefore, the leaders should put the needs of the general public and those in lower social classes above their own. Shakespeare's Julius Caesar famously said, what touches us ourselves shall be last saved. Therefore, the leaders should put the needs of the people and those in the lower social classes above their own. Okay, Eze Onyekwere, league director of the Center for Justice, also reacted to the proposed pay rise by describing it as absurd, illogical, and contrary to common sense. Even NLC said it is provocative. The proposed increase is irrational, illogical, contrary to reason and common sense, considering that Tinubu has been asking Nigerians to sacrifice and offer something in the national interest. The expectation was that such sacrifices by the popular masses of Nigerians, the poorest of the poor, would have been matched with a greater sacrifice, which would have been announced by the leadership class, who instructed us to tighten our belts. Okay, that is how it's supposed to be. Well, I don't even know why Nigerians behave like a robot. Even robots have control. This increment of 114% was already on during former President Buhari. We just need to advise new president that it can never be accepted. Not misleading citizens like you are the ones like them. Peter Obi, when you are governor, why not fight for reducing all nonsense money collecting that time? Please, words is not sweet on your mouth now because you lose election. Not all Nigerians is senseless like those following you. You should be the one that is senseless, because you go and check. Obi is not receiving gratuity or pension after being a governor. Obi did not get any land. It is Tinubu that is getting pension and this as a governor. He was the one that instituted it. All other governors started doing the same thing. You are telling us, say, man, no see for a man. Who told you? Is it Tinubu that has these baggages all over the place that is disgracing everybody because you people want to look at the other side? Who is more credible between Tinubu and Obi? Even Atiku wey we know say na him be ogbonogbo this thing, e be like say they learn o. With all the baggages that Tinubu has, every other person they learn behind him. He should not talk. So somebody who is using Agbero to collect illegal money in Lagos is the one that fits to talk. So why is it that they did not bring it up? Because the man in charge of this review, this RMA, whatever they call it, is saying that he's the one suggesting it. Some people are saying that it's a fake news, that LB is the one who is talking about it. NLC, other groups say it's provocative, it's insulting. And the next thing is only Obi una go carry put for head, because he's the one who we can see that at least, even if he not clean, it's better than this one that we have now. Those you call senseless looks more in number. I think you know that even now. So why did your Tinubu approve it? Peter saved money into Anambra account when he was a governor. Make this guy go rest, Jare. Make you no rest. Not all of us like suffering and smiling like your generation. The truth is that, Your Excellency, what is going to happen here? Nigerians deserve it, because some foods will still insult you, as they have expressed here in this comment section. We can see them. Can you imagine? This our Peter, you can lie. Where did you government increase salary? Tinubu and the political vampires are after the treasury of Nigeria, and that is it. True talk, this irrational absurd and common sense not applied. How can they increase their own salaries with 140%? Whether I don't do on ground though, because we know, you see, tell these politicians that will tell you that they will not sign it. All of you are talking now. Why is it that they are removing subsidy, and the issue of $800 million that Buhari said he was taking, we don't even know what is happening. Now, you did not even bring the issue of people said they should not be even calling it palliatives. What are the things on ground to cushion the effect? All of you are shouting. You even Gary, you know if you buy you. All of you they talk about to be, you know if you buy. Now the same Tinubu way we know say in hand no claim. We know the atrocities where they come for Lagos. Una dey there. Me I know talk. Una they look the other way. The other na mumu una they move for this. So if they use una head. Now the same person na come they support or they defend.